Okay, so number 99 is also a stoichiometry problem. Again, being given information about one thing, asked about another. That's how we know we're dealing with stoich. So it says interaction between sulfurous acid and ammonium phosphate. So with stoich, I've got to go ahead and balance that equation first. Remember, sulfurous came from sulfite. Ammonium is +1, phosphate is -3. So I'm going to need 3 of those to balance that out. Okay, and then we've got a double replacement reaction here. So I'm going to end up with phosphoric acid and the ammonium sulfite. Okay. Because it asks for how much of each product is created, I know I'm going to have to do this to do 2 train tracks. Both times, though, we always start with what we are given. So we've got that 39.0 grams of our sulfurous acid. Right, so 82.07 grams in 1 mole of our sulfurous acid, which we can then use our mole ratio. So notice I forgot to balance the equation, and so I need to go ahead and do that quickly. 3, 2, 3, and 2. So that tells me I've got the 3 moles of sulfurous acid. And then because it asks for each product, you can just kind of do, whichever one you choose to do first. I tend to do the first one that I have listed on the product side. Now we need to convert those moles back to grams using molar mass. And so for phosphoric acid, 1 mole of phosphoric acid is going to contain 97.99 grams. Okay, so again, pay attention to those significant figures when you plug these into your calculator. Everything on top you multiply by, everything on the bottom you are dividing by. So you're going to plug that in, and we get 46.6 grams of the phosphoric acid. So then we need to do another train track for our other product. Again, you always start with what you're given. Okay, so even though it's another track, you still just start with what you know for sure from the question. So it's kind of convenient. The first part of these train tracks are exactly the same. Converting grams to moles, using molar mass, then using that mole ratio. This time, we're going to put our other product on top, though, the 2 moles of the ammonium sulfite. And then again, we convert that ammonium sulfite to grams as our last step using that molar mass. Okay, so we go ahead and we plug that into our calculator. Let's see, times 116.5. And we're going to check our sig figs. We only want 3, so that's going to give us 36.8 grams of ammonium sulfite. Okay, so each product, we do those 2 train tracks.